I've been sitting with what happened yesterday, and it's time to say something. Not for the die-hard political fans out there on either side, but for the people who are still out there in that gray area. The people who aren't sure what to think. Maybe you've only just heard of Charlie Kirk now, or maybe you've only seen the headlines. Here is the reality. Charlie Kirk, a conservative activist, was speaking at a public Q&A event. That event was meant to spark debate, and someone, apparently with opposing views, decided he shouldn't have the right to speak anymore and killed him. That wasn't politics, that was an assassination. The reactions have since been split. Many people, most, are mourning and shocked. But there were also people celebrating, saying good riddance and acting like this was justice because they disagreed with him. If you're someone in the middle, not sure what to feel, this is where I want you to lean in. Think about Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Today, we all celebrate him, but back when he was alive, even when he was assassinated, not everyone, some people, in fact, celebrate. Why? Because his views threatened the status quo, because his message challenged what people believe. Charlie Kirk isn't MLK. That's not the comparison I'm making. But the similarity is this. Both men spoke views that men hated, and both had enemies who thought the solution was an argument. It was elimination. This is what's dangerous. When people start treating opposing views as crimes deserving of death. When they stop seeing people as human beings and start seeing them as problems to be erased. And here's the most bitter irony. For years, liberal leading voices have screamed that conservatives are turning America into an authoritarian dictatorship, silencing voices, controlling thought, crushing dissent. Meanwhile, it was a conservative who just got silenced in the most authoritarian way possible, shot dead for having an opposing view, and we were all able to watch. Think about that. Really sit with it. Here's the truth. Nobody is going to share all of your beliefs. Some will, some won't. And that's fine. That's America. Our system was designed so people can disagree openly, debate freely, and live side by side without fear of being jailed or shot for what they believe. On September 10th, somebody decided those rules didn't apply anymore. They chose violence over words. That is not democracy, that's dictatorship behavior. So here's what I want you to do. When you see people on your feed or in real life celebrating Charlie Kirk's death, stop and think. Ask yourself, do these people encourage a culture of respect and debate even across differences? Or do they encourage the same kind of thinking that led a shooter to pull a trigger on someone for simply what they believe? Then act. Start pointing out those people. Don't normalize them. Don't let it slide. At the very least, cut them out of your circle. Unfriend them. Unfollow them. Stop giving them a platform in your life, because celebrating political murder is not just about disagreement. It is poison in your life. I'll leave you with this. I am all for opposing views. That's what this country was built on. But I am not for celebrating assassination. I am not for normalizing violence against speech. Charlie Kirk was killed because someone decided he didn't deserve the right to have a voice. And if you cheer for that, you're part of the problem. For me, this is a filter. I'm using this moment to see who I really want in my circle and who needs to go. Because I want a society where we fight with ideas, not bullets, where freedom still needs something.